Thank you for sticking around to the end. I'm the last one. It's almost over. You guys look very tired. Are you a part of the auto thing? You're like, I got a fucking Camry with a blown head gasket I gotta take care of. Can we wrap this shit up? We're almost done here, dude. We're almost done. Are you guys all from around here? You all like Goshen people? No. Not for the most part? Goshen? Were you upset when I said Goshen? No. I know where we're at right now. Are we Goshen people? No, okay. They fucking hate Goshen. I don't know what happened there. No, okay. I'm happy to be here in Niles, which I am very aware that's where I'm at, ma'am. Jesus Christ. I'm happy to be here. I'm messing with him. Don't worry, you're sweet. Because I think Niles is a really nice place. I really do. It's a really classy place to be. I'm serious. Okay, well, wait. I'm from Osceola, so yeah, they get it. Niles is aspirational to us. It's the trashiest place around here.
Go Indy.
Go Indy, sure. Go Indy. But Osceola is what I'm talking about. But we do, I don't know if you guys knew this, but we have like the most popular museum in the Michiana area in my hometown. It's called the Pleasureland Museum. You guys don't get that. That's just a joke for me and all the scholars. No, there's a porn shop in my hometown called the Pleasureland Museum. I don't know why. Like, why not? Lipstick on the pig is what my dad used to call it. And this place, I work down the street from this place, and it's packed every day at noon. It's odd. So I think one of two things are happening. I think there's either a sizable amount of people that on their lunch break, they're like, I could either, get Taco Bell, or I could go jack off in a building in Osceola. Or they actually have like a killer lunch buffet there I'm not aware of. It's like an awesome salad bar, like 2 sets of sneeze guards. Everybody brings their own ranch dressing. Ugh. I was at like 2 minutes in, we already made an innuendo to that. That's gross. All right. I don't know if you guys are going to relate to this. This is a younger crowd. I'm 35. I've never been married, and I don't have any kids of my own. So now I'm just trying to be the best uncle I can be. Yes, you're so supportive. I love that. You're like, I love that for you. Thank you. I think it's not a good thing. That's because my mom, that's just like, I've been relegated to that role. Do you understand what I'm saying at my age? I've been relegated to a good, that's how she introduces me to her. She's like, he's such a good uncle, though. At least he's a good uncle to those kids. Which, not for nothing, I think it's hard to be a good uncle when you hate those children. I hate them all. I got 2 nephews and I got a niece. They all can get it. Not in that way, good uncle. I was at, good uncle, I swear. I was at the youngest birthday party the other day, and I was taking a break from the festivities because I was just tired. I was like, I just want to enjoy some birthday cake in the kitchen by myself. Amen. And right. It was interrupted though, because he burst in, and with no explanation or warning, he just ran up to me and just honked my penis. He giggled and he left. That's right. This has me upset for a few reasons. The first being that this is a reoccurring issue. He waits till I'm alone. And I'm like, what do I, nobody's gonna believe me. The one uncle in history who's being abused by the handsy nephew. That classic trope. No, he pulled a Uno reverse on me. A strike first policy. And then, even if I can't convince people, then what happens next? Then he just gets arrested? We're just both sitting in court, and I'm like, well, Your Honor, there's the perpetrator right over there. In the Oshkosh Bagosh. He said to me, and I quote, "This'll just be our widow's secret, right?" No need to tell Grandma and Grandpa about this one, big guy. Then he slid me some Monopoly money. No, that's not good. That's not good at all. And the other reason I'm upset is he's actually 16. So, yeah, it wasn't baby talk. He's just got a really bad speech impediment. Very strong hands. Nah, I'm kidding. He's just a child, if that makes it easier to process. It was only a child groping me, officer. No, so that's the youngest. He's 5. And then this just happened. His older sister, who's 6, she's a bitch. No nice way to say that, but she threw my dog the other day. This little girl. I have a miniature Australian shepherd. She's an 8-pound angel. Her name's Winter because that's when I got her. And my niece picked her up and chucked her on concrete the other day. And I went up to my sister, her mother, and I said, "You got to do something about that one. She's pure evil." And my sister said, "Don't say that so loud in this house. That's what all the kids at school call her. I don't want her to hear you. It's already a problem." And as she said that, my niece walks around the corner and she's like already crying, like, "Is someone calling me evil again?" And then my sister, quick thinking, like looked around the room and she saw a stuffed pumpkin plushie, like a stuffed animal pumpkin. And she picked it up and she goes, "No, sweetie. We were just talking about this pumpkin. Uncle was calling this pumpkin evil." And the little idiot bought it. He was like, "Oh, thank God. I thought you were talking about me. But if it's just about this pumpkin, carry on." Which just gave me full license to let that pumpkin have it. I was like, "Okay, sweetie, stay in the room. I want you to hear some more things about this pumpkin. I hate this pumpkin. I think this is the worst pumpkin in the batch. I don't think this pumpkin was even planned if it was between me and you. I think it just happened. This pumpkin doesn't respect life, and it is annoying." And my sister's behind her like, "All right, that's enough, man. You don't have to." And I'm like, "And you know what else about this pumpkin? You know what else? It sucks at drawing." I went to its pumpkin house. I saw the picture on the pumpkin refrigerator. It stinks. She can't keep crayons in a line to save her life. And you know what else? It's a manipulative little pumpkin. Where'd she learn that? Probably her dumb bitch pumpkin mom, if I had to take a guess. So that's just a little life hack you guys can take home with you to make fun of a child openly in your life. I don't know. It's a fun one. Or that only works on my dumb nieces and nephews. I don't know. Maybe they would figure it out. All right, so that's my niece. So there's 2 of 3. And then the oldest. Let's get to the oldest. He's 8. This just happened too. I took him out to lunch because good uncle. All right, took him out to lunch, and there was a lady at this cafe with a baby that wouldn't stop crying. And my nephew said loud enough for like half the restaurant to hear. He was like, "Oh my God, bro. R.I.P. to that lady in the comment section." Right? I'm like, dude, this is reality, not YouTube. He's addicted to YouTube. I was like, "Dude, what are you doing? Shut up. That's so rude. What does that even mean?" And he was like, "Uncle, you're such a boomer." I'm offended on several levels. I'm 35. I've just started getting gray hair. Knock that off. And then he stepped to me. He's like, "Or else what, Uncle Boomer?" I'm like, "Fuck, or else what?" "Oh, well, I gotta do something." I was like, "All right, tell you what, man. Santa's not real." That's right. Little warning shot right across the bow, or whatever people say. And he was like, "I know. I'm 8. I have access to the internet. Tell me something I don't know." I was like, "Well, your parents are getting a divorce." Despite what they tell you, it's your fault. So, R.I.P. in the comment section, all right? Little dumbass. He is addicted to YouTube. He's addicted to YouTube. He found out that I have a YouTube. It's not popular. It's just taking like clips from this kind of stuff to send to clubs. So hopefully they'll book me. So there's no views. But he was like, can I see your videos? And I was like, yeah, I don't think that'd be good. I don't think you'd like some of my videos. I don't think anybody in your family should watch any of this. But I just said, I say bad words, so you can't watch me, bud. And then he got excited. He's like, oh, what bad words do you say? And then I got excited, because this is the first time anybody's given a shit about my content. It's like, I say them all. And he was like, oh, that's so cool. And then he started spelling bad words, which was adorable. He was like, do you say S-H-I-T? I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's like, oh, that's so cool. What about, do you say F-U-C-K? And I was like, dude, that's like Uncle's favorite one. I've always got that thing on me. Fuck! And he was like, oh my God, you're the coolest. Oh my gosh. What about, do you say N-I? And I was like, stop spelling. Stop spelling right now. How do you know that one? Buddy, how do you know that one? You're not supposed to. And he's like, I just do. And I was like, okay, seriously? You can't say that one. You can never say that one. Uncle can't even say that one. All right, that's how serious I am. And he's like, well, you say all of them, but you can't. And then he started rationalizing. And this is 1,000% true. My 8-year-old nephew is like, can President Trump say that one? I was like, it's not good when he does. Nobody's stoked about it. Which I'm not trying to say my stance on it. I do think he does say it, but I don't think he even says it in a racist way. I think he just thinks he's allowed to say it. He's like, what? The streets love me. I'm about that type shit. I got the pass from Don King in '98. You guys would not get that reference, probably. But anyways, he was like, so the president can't even say it. I'm like, well, one could. And he's like, I'm confused. And I'm like, okay. He's like, well, who can say it then? And I didn't want to lie to him. I just told him the truth. I said, buddy, only black people. And some Puerto Ricans. I don't quite get it. Just never you, okay? That's all you need to know. And then I watched an 8-year-old become a boomer in front of my eyes, because he just found out about this word, and he's like, offended. He's like, well, that doesn't seem fair. I feel like I should be allowed to say it. You're saying they get to say it all the time, and I don't get to. So they made up a word that only they can say, and I'm like, this is going to be more confusing to explain to an 8-year-old. I'm like, no, we made up the word. And then they kind of co-opted, and then he cut me off. He's like, and they stole it from us. And I was like, yo, you've been hanging around Grandpa too long, okay? This is all you need to know. You can't say it. That's it. Move on. Which that's got to be confusing for an 8-year-old, because that's all we tell them to do at that age is like, hey, learn words. Next, learn how to spell them. Next, learn how to say them. And then we're like, never this one. And I sympathize, because I was like around his age when I discovered the N-word. And I don't think you guys will get this reference, but I discovered the N-word from a movie called Rush Hour. Thank you. So that's with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. It's a buddy cop film. And in it, Jackie Chan says the N-word. They put a warning in front of it now, just letting people know, like, hey, this was made in a different time, but we're still going to play the movie. And some people were upset about a warning. They were like, well, you can't even make movies anymore. All these snowflakes, blah, 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 they need warnings. And I'm like, dude, I wish that warning was there when I first saw it back in, because that would have saved my mom a lot of grief. Because she's just trying to get some laundry done. She sits me in front of the TV. She's like, okay, Matt, just watch TV. Look, Jackie Chan. You love Jackie Chan, the guy with the kung fu? Here you go. And then she comes back from laundry, and now not only is her son saying the N-word, but he's saying it in a thick Chinese accent. And she's just like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, Mom, what's the big deal? I was trying to do a Chinese accent in like a little kid voice, but that almost sounded more like Tony Soprano.
Mama, what's the big fucking deal? I was just watching my hero, Jackie Chan.
Anyways, you guys have been great. Thank you so much. Let's get our host back